spin on digital highways. Lenny's at the helm through neon lit byways.
Welcome back to Alternative Reality Gaming. I'm your host Lenny, and if you're lucky, one of my furry co-hosts will join us today. Your stream will begin shortly. Enjoy. Alrighty, welcome back. We are going to be playing some more Out of Ore. If you were just watching, I don't know what happened, my whole computer crashed. So, we're going to be picking up where I left off. I was installing these power poles. Clearly it did not save quite after I had put those in. So we're going to try and put them back. Hopefully where they were, or even better. Not really sure. We'll see if it works though. Nice, that one did work. So hopefully it'll reach the power unit down here. And I'm still gonna have to put another one in between, I'm sure of it. So last time I tried here, but that second pylon was too far away. So we're gonna try it again here, because now the pylon's closer. Nah, dang it. How freaking close has it gotta be? I'm gonna put it... You know what? I can actually fit on the other side here. I wonder... E. Then we ain't gotta worry about the ore when I go to dig it out. I just gotta not move the grate that's attached to. Alright, so there's that one now. Maybe one more cable. Whoa. Excuse me. Power cable. And there we go. So now, should be able to turn this on. 3764, so we should still be under the load of what the coal plants up above can handle. I believe they're like 4,500 or something. Let's get our grate in, which for some reason wants to fight me, so we're gonna have to cheat a little bit. Why is it being a jerk? Okay, it'll let me do grid but not snap. Interesting. Whatever. Dang it. Definitely pushed that thing way too far away. Interesting. Looks like they're actually a little bit above the concrete. Not a whole lot I can do about that. It is what it is. We got that now. Get all our ramp pieces back into place on our bar. And we're going to continue on. I think that's the first time I was actually able to place the first one without having to put a regular block down. And then we definitely need to extend the chain walls so that I don't end up driving off into the sides. go. And sweet, we do still have some more steel mesh. And for the most part, I was just doing 2 of them above ground and then go down. So that one's above and that one's above, so this one will go down. And this one continues on. 1, 2, and then down. Like that. Why does that dirt look different? Because it's just dirt. Regular old dirt. How'd you get down here? Looks like I ran out of steel grates. Or mesh wall, whatever you want to call it. Definitely going to need a bunch of it still as we continue on. And that's going to have to work for now. This is going to have to get reworked a little bit. And we're going to just do the random chain link wall to market. So that's the copper that I need to figure out how I'm going to dig it up from down here. I'm not exactly sure why. Okay, there we go. OBS was freaking out and acting like it didn't actually start to stream, but it did. So, I don't know. Just clearing the ceiling above the hoppers. And since the hoppers are right there below me, I might as well just dump as a scoop. Thought I had it. Just trying to get that little nub that sticks out. There we go. Continue on down now. And it should make it that if I keep moving the hopper like this, it'll be less complex down the line. don't fall in the hole. Oh. I should have seen that coming. But I got myself back, so no big deal. Oh, come on. Continue on the ramp here. Pick up the pieces that I overplaced. Come on. I don't understand why he's not letting me go under it. So now I actually have to get a full block to do it. So weird how that works. Sometimes it'll do it, sometimes it won't. But this way always works, so I guess it is what it is. Dang it. Why do you keep putting them backwards? Dang it. And now the other camera froze. I don't understand why I'm having so much trouble with these cameras all of a sudden. They worked fine to set up, and then as soon as I get streaming and everything, they go nuts. I'm just gonna try and deactivate it and reactivate it and see if it pops back up. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Yeah, that one's acting like it's not even on. Womp womp. Tis what it is. I'll worry about it later. ceiling. Still trying to tip me though. Little fast and wild on that one. Just let it go. I was hoping that by filling the bucket it would make it want to let go, but nope, it's gonna keep hoarding the dirt for itself. I wonder if I can scrape it down like the way I was back here. I don't know if it's gonna fall or like if I'll be able to pick it up or not. Let's see. I'm gonna try and do the whole ramp. Make it all uniform. Does not look like the ceiling is clear here, but also doesn't want to let go again. There's just some sections that don't want to cooperate. Okay, well, that whole side is clear, so now... Shit! I'd overfilled the bucket really fast right there. Let's dump this one up here. Another section that doesn't want to come down. Looks like it's the same section, just the opposite side of the ramp, so I might have to blow that one up. Too bad. I don't know if I'll be able to get any more of this solid rock out before I blow it up. I think I'm due for another round of explosives. Yeah, it looks like it. I got nothing here. RDX explosives. And I gotta find my way back up here because apparently I just jumped over the fence. I wish I could accidentally jump fences in real life. And now we go to free mode. Get the dynamite to just barely protrude. And then a couple steps forward and place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And time to clear out that mess. Nope. Getting too crazy. And I got this chunk floating above me. There we go. It's all cleared out now. Got 763,000 so far. I do need to keep saving for the next side loader. I do also need to get an excavator of some type to try to get that copper out. But I don't know if it's gonna work with this ramp. Every time I put an excavator on the ramps, they just slide down. I did have a little bit better luck with the excavator that had wheels on the ramp, but not much. Hey, how's it going, Samantha? I am doing alright. How about yourself? Yeah, it's not a bad game. I definitely like it a lot better since they added a skill tree and like a little bit more of a goal, essentially, with the skill tree and the element table and that kind of stuff. I mean, past that, for the most part, it's just kind of the relaxing digging of playing in a sandbox, kinda. I was actually kind of shocked. Went with my wife to like a petting zoo farm thing that we go to every year around our anniversary, and they actually still had one of those little digging shovels that are in a little sandbox, and it is a freestanding one, not like the ones that you sit on. So it just had two little levers and went to the bucket, and but I haven't seen one of those in forever. Like, all the parks around here, they did away with those because the cats were pissing, like the stray cats were pissing in the sandboxes, and it was like super gross for the kids. So they did away with all those sandbox digging crane things. That was the first one I've seen probably in, I'd say, like 10 years. I was overly excited about it, that's for sure. What's up, kitty? No, don't go behind my computer. Come here. Oh, shit. Say hi to everybody. And stop trying to unplug all my cables. We're gonna do here. Sweater hole. I don't know if she'll stay, but it's the only way I can keep her from getting into ruckus. She's definitely a menace of the house. I got myself stuck. myself stuck really good. I might have to flatten out the ground underneath me. Got myself stuck in a tiny little hole here. Oh, nice. I have two more cats. This one's a female. Actually, they're all females now that I think about it. We have two orangies and one ragdoll. But they're all strays that were found outside. My wife is she's a vet tech, and this one was beat up by its siblings when it was like first born. So its one eye's messed up. It has like a permanent film almost over its left eye. Nope, might be the right eye. I think it's the right eye. It's gotten a lot better to the point where you can actually like see the eye now, the color of it and stuff. When we first got her, it was just white. She had like essentially no eye. We weren't sure if she was gonna lose it or not. And that's the one that just left. So she's doing a lot better, that's for sure. And then our other orangey we found after a tornado went by, and her and her whole family were found without her mother. So everyone at my wife's work took someone in from that litter. And then the ragdoll we found in the alley. One of her feet was like super infected and swollen, and she was only a couple weeks old, and I have no idea how she got there or where she even came from, because ragdolls aren't exactly a breed that you just find wandering around as strays very often. Got refuel here. I don't remember which button is for refueling. 2? Nope. 2 is on the joystick. Oh, I heard it. It was doing its thing. It's this button on the joystick. What kind of kitties do you have? Are they like regular tabbies, or you got like a special breeds? You got naked ones, you got hairy ones. Naked ones are funny. I think I need to add some more onto this ramp so I stop getting stuck. Oh, nice, you have a Persian. Okay, so then you know. Persians are not too far off from a ragdoll. That would be a strange cat to find outside. They're beautiful cats, though, that's for sure. Let's get this started here. Dang it. I also have 2 dogs, so I try to keep them out of here when I'm playing, because they're so big and just dopey that they're gonna destroy my rig trying to get attention from me and stuff. The one will just stand there smacking his tail off the screen, and every time the screen gets hit, it like flashes. I'm just waiting for it to go out. I am from Illinois, just south of Chicago in the States. That's why I don't have. I have the bland Midwest accent where there's really no accent. We don't have South or any twang going on. We just sound bland. I need some more concrete for building. Oh crap, I don't remember what I bought last time. What's the cheapest, I guess? So rough concrete is the cheapest. But I'm pretty sure rough concrete has like lines through it, and that's not what I'm using, but it doesn't really matter that much. So we're gonna do from Italy. Holy cow. Okay. All right. The most experience I have with Italy is Euro Truck Simulator, and that's about it. And I have a feeling Euro Truck doesn't do Italy justice at all. Come on. I know every time I see um like movies or whatever of Italy, it's beautiful. And then you go into Truck Sim and it just looks like every other place. Although I do think there were some spots in Truck Sim, like on the coasts and stuff, where they have the houses all up on the hillsides, the villas or whatever they are. And th they got that looking pretty cool, but I still don't think it really gets the true nature of Italy across. Um, Pretty new. Like today or overall? 'Cause like today, only like an hour or two. But overall, I don't, I don't know necessarily, 'cause I didn't really pay attention to when I started. I uh, I started off recording and just posting on YouTube, and then I realized that while I'm recording, I can just stream and kill two birds with one stone. And so, I don't know, a couple months ago, maybe, half a year, I don't, maybe a year. Not 100% sure on that one. But I don't really take it to, like, I don't stream all seriously. Um, you know how people go out of their way to make insanely good content or any of that kind of stuff. I for the most part, I just play games, and what I do is what you get. And I more or less just kind of do it to hang out with people. And I got a buddy that works really weird hours, so he never gets to hang out and join in or anything. So I kind of started streaming just so that he could be involved a little bit still, and just kind of stuck with it because of that. But oh, come here, kitty. Here comes one of the. This is the big orangey. This is not the one with the messed up eyes. This one has asthma. and it was the one that we found during the tornado. But you're okay. I can hear that you're screaming. I gotcha. I don't even know how she developed asthma. It's so weird because like when we first got her, she was fine, and then she was hanging out outside. We used to take her out on like walks on a leash. She's weird. And then one day she just had an asthma attack, and now I have to keep a goofy inhaler nearby so that when she comes to me and can't breathe, I gotta give her inhaler. But she's probably the I'd say the more well behaved out of the group. None of my stuff is monetized. A lot of the stuff I tend to play copyright music and stuff like that, and um, just well that and uh, like I don't go out of my way sharing my channel or anything like that, and so it doesn't really grow too fast, and it's everything that it has is just kind of what happened naturally on its own. Um, I have health issues that make my day-to-day pretty um, random and like unpredictable, so I never even know when I'm gonna be able to stream and stuff. If I'm feeling good, I stream. If I'm feeling like shit, I don't. And so like I can't keep any kind of a schedule, and I think that's really important. At least so it seems. Um, you know, to be on every day at a certain time, just like it's a job or something, and that I struggle with. Kitty, you are making this very challenging laying on the arm that I'm trying to steer with, alright? What? I'm petting you still. But you can't lay on my arm, you butthead. So, sadly, the other camera that I had died out. Actually, I do need to. I usually cut my stream or my videos while I'm streaming so that I don't have to edit later on. And I usually try to keep the videos around 30 minutes, and I am currently at 44 minutes. So if you're watching from the stream, just hold on tight. I will be back. If you're watching from YouTube land, till next time, peace. If you liked today's episode, please consider leaving a like and subscribing, as it goes a long way to helping the channel to grow. Thank you.
Chrome wheels spin on digital highways. Lenny's at the helm through neon lit byways.
Welcome back to Alternative Reality Gaming. I'm your host Lenny, and if you're lucky, one of my furry co-hosts will join us today. Your stream will begin shortly. Enjoy. Alright, welcome back. We are playing Out of Ore still. I'm just kind of lost in the woods here. Nah, so we're working on the underground mine shaft here. This is the entrance. I just kind of come on down. The vehicles all stay down here permanently, and then the factory with the hoppers and stuff. And Samantha, I actually wasn't ignoring you, sorry. I definitely think that would be cool. But at the same time, like I said, it's hard for me to stay on a schedule, which I think is what's gonna make that part challenging. I mean, if you want to hang out and join in on streams and stuff like that and stream from your side, that's awesome. Maybe it'll help out both of us, or I honestly don't know too much about this because I don't mess with it much. I don't even actually have TikTok at all. And the only Instagram I have was made when I was working on cars still, and I don't even log into it anymore. Like, I guess the easiest way to explain it is I'm basically the closest thing to a boomer without being a boomer. I don't have most anything that is considered hip or in. I don't even have Snapchat. Like, um, oh, 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 sorry, I moved too much. Yeah, it's weird. I think again it just comes down to the lack of time. For the most part, I just sleep and play video games and eat, and not much at that. It seems really lame, because it kind of is, but it's part of the reason that I went, like, most of the games that I play are single player. That's one thing you'll notice a lot. Because I like to be able to just pause and walk away. The stream is the only thing that really stops me from being able to do that. And even then, I can just kind of say, like, I gotta take an intermission and get up and walk away. But multiplayer games, between the stress of the game itself, like the whole winning and losing thing, and the stress of letting your teammates down and stuff like that, it usually feeds my illness and makes me sicker. So I stay away from those. It's kind of strange, but I think that's the best I can really explain it. Come on. I'm not sure why all this blasted rock doesn't want to let me dig it up. Once it's blasted, it should be, you know, loosened and free to dig. But I don't know. And actually, you know what I am noticing right now? And I feel kind of stupid because for some reason when I cut the video, it didn't actually cut. Well, give me a second actually, because that works out. I actually do need to take a short break and use the washroom and stuff, and then actually get the second camera that I have working. Um, oh yeah, you do um, digital, like, media, the loading screens and all that fun stuff. And I remember now. Um, I do that as well, kinda, just not anywhere near the detail of someone that actually has skills or anything like that. Um, but I'm gonna cut the video again really quick and go to the washroom, and I'm gonna leave it on the um, ending stream tab for probably like 5 minutes is my guess. So I will be right back.
Chrome wheels spin.
If you liked today's episode, please consider leaving a like and subscribing, as it goes a long way to helping the channel to grow. Thank you.